Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite products. So I finally found a setup that I really like, but I don't really have a table, so all of the products that I'm going to be talking about are resting over here on these cat litter boxes, so just don't worry about it, okay? Number one are these Truly exfoliants that I saw on TikTok and everyone was raving about them, so I got them. And I want to tell you guys the pros and cons of this product. There's not really many cons. The main con is that the product was pretty expensive to me for the amount you get. I know these jars look pretty big, and they are pretty big, but the way that the product is kind of piped into this container, it's kind of like frosting on a cupcake or whipped cream. You know, it's kind of piped in there, so there's a lot of air holes. So there's a lot of space in this that wasn't actually taken up by products. There was like air and stuff in there. I think you can kind of still see the whipped bit at the bottom. I don't know. Maybe my face is taking over. Anyways, so I tried out both the Acai Your Boobies and the Buns of Glory, and I love both of the products. They're both for lifting and tightening, and they leave your body feeling really soft and nice. They smell great. I have one comment to make, and I know people are gonna think I'm crazy, but I grew up watching my brother go to dance competitions, and the Buns of Glory one reminds me of like the hairspray smell that would be like everywhere at dance competitions, which sounds really weird because it is a watermelon scent. But every time I use this and smell it, it reminds me of growing up, going to competitions, and just watching these cool kids on stage with their cool outfits and just dancing and having fun. And it really makes me smile a lot of the times when I use it. As you've already seen, I'm putting the prices over here so you guys can see. I personally purchased both of mine off of Ulta, but I don't know where else you can get them, maybe on Amazon. I don't know. Just look them up. They're really good. You should try it. Another product that I found on TikTok was this Airspun translucent powder, and I was shooketh when I saw how much product you get in this freaking thing for the price. And like I said, the price is up here, and you can see I have a ton of product still in there, and I got this months ago. I use this every day. Girl, get you some of that. The next three things are lip products, and I want to start off with this one. If you are looking to try a plumping product and you're on a budget, I think this is a great product. This is the NYX Filler Instinct. I think it's great. It does the job. It takes maybe 5 minutes, and you definitely feel the little tinglies on your lips, but it's definitely worth it if you want a plumper look on your lips. I personally am not a huge fan of gloss, but I'm getting a little bit more into it. That's just because when I was growing up, I wore my hair down a lot, and your hair often gets stuck in your lip gloss if you wear your hair down. But lately, because I've been home and I've just not had to be like in super professional environments, I've had my hair up a lot, and whenever I do my makeup really quick, it works out. Okay, next I have the Essence Color Boost Mad About Matte lipstick. It's a matte liquid lipstick, and it is in the shade Mad Matters. I love this formula. I don't think I've ever found a formula for a matte liquid lip product that I have liked more than Essence's formula. So I'm gonna give you an idea of the foot. It's kind of like a doe foot, but it's uniquely shaped, and it comes in this like lip gloss packaging, but it goes on really nicely. It feels very velvety on your lips, and it stays all day. I promise you. Mine has stayed all day every time I've worn it. This next product I love, but I have kind of like a love-hate relationship with this product, and that's the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lipstick, and this is in the shade Lover. And I'll tell you why I love and hate it. I love it because it smells amazing. It smells like coconut. Who doesn't like a good smelling lip product? And I love the color. I think that the color's great. I do think that it stays on your lips very well. But the reason I don't really like it a lot is because it kind of gives you a sticky feeling on your lips when you first apply it. And I'm not a huge fan of that because your girl sits at her desk before her Zoom meeting and applies this lipstick. And I'm usually sipping on coffee, sipping on water, sipping on a soda, something like that. And this isn't the jive for me all the time, but I love it. I will wear it occasionally, but if you're not a fan of the sticky feeling on your lips, I would caution you against getting this, but I really, really love the product itself. Okay, next product is a drink. It's a tea, and it is this Bigelow Mint Medley Herbal Tea. Now, the reason why I'm like really obsessed with this tea right now is because I actually got really sick a couple of weeks ago. I think what happened is I had like really bad allergies that kind of developed into a sinus infection or an ear infection. And thank God for telemedicine, because I was able to be on the phone with someone for like 3 minutes through my job's teledoc service, and they prescribed me antibiotics, which I took for 10 days, 2 times a day, and it really helped. But I think it was an ear infection. That's kind of what they came to. I remembered back when I was a kid, I could never go to sleep with an ear infection. I was literally up until 4 a.m. for the longest time this last time I was sick. And it was so miserable, it was so hard to get to sleep, and one of the things that really helped me was drinking a hot drink. And we didn't actually have these, and for several days I was spending a ton of money having my husband go get me one of Starbucks medicine ball teas, because I really love that. And so when I looked up what was in a medicine ball tea, it said that it was mint, and so mint and some other things. And so I was like, oh, can you go see if you can find me some mint tea? And he did. This works wonders. It tastes amazing with honey, and I highly recommend it. And I do think I will eventually like figure out how to make the medicine ball tea at home fully. I think there might be like peppermint syrup and some citrus in it as well, but this did the trick for me and I really appreciated it. So I don't know, that's all I have to say. Okay, for this next one, I'm gonna try and find a photo for you guys that I can pop up on screen for a little bit, because I don't really want to show you. I think it's kind of gross. But I have a cat, as you all know. She's adorable, but I hate cleaning out her litter box. It is such a chore, and she is one of those snooty cats that if, you know, she's pooped in the litter box once, she doesn't want to poop in it again, and so she'll poop on the carpet or something, and I have to clean that up. And so the thing that like really frustrates me about cleaning out cat boxes is the pee part, because it often like sticks and it's hard to get it out with like a traditional pooper scooper. So I decided when I got my little stimulus check that I was going to invest in something, and I actually didn't invest in what I wanted to invest in. I was originally thinking that I would get a like mechanical one that kind of scooped for you as the cat went to the bathroom. But the more I thought about it, I was like, I feel like my cat wouldn't like that, because a lot of the ones that I have seen are actually enclosed, and my cat hates enclosed boxes. We tried that before just to help with like odor control, and she just doesn't like it. She hates it so much. And so I found this thing that was really easy to do. It was like 16 bucks, and it was at Walmart, and it's basically a 3 container cat box where it's like 2 containers and 1 like sifting container. And what you do is you have a container, the sifter layer, and then another container. So when you're ready to filter your cat's litter, you just take the top container with the cat's business in it, and you pour it into the filtering layer, and you sift it, and then throw that stuff in the garbage or whatever you do with your cat's poop. And then you pour and you're sifting the clean litter directly back into the other layer that's a container. I hope I'm explaining this well, but it's really helpful. It's so much faster to clean that way, and my cat still likes it. She's still very temperamental, and if there's not enough litter, it makes her mad, and I never realize how quickly the litter clumps, and you just need to like put more in. So we've definitely been going through a little bit more litter lately, but I think it's worth it. She's happy. It was like so cheap and such a good investment because it's so much easier to clean now. But that is what I wanted to tell you about it. Okay, friends, that's all for this video. I really like this angle. I definitely will be planning to move these here. I definitely will be planning to move these out of the way. They're not cute for the shop, but I like the little message board and my little Gumby and my Thanos skull that I made around Halloween. So I hope you guys will come back for more videos. I'm really honestly, earnestly trying to be more consistent with my content. I fell off the wagon so bad when COVID hit because I think I was just kind of like enjoying the time at home, but also kind of being anxious and depressed about the time at home for a while. And I got into a headspace where I was just like everywhere at one point, and it was really hard to focus on some things, and I felt really trapped at some times. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about the products today, and I hope you come back for another video, which I hope will be up next week. And I just want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I pray if you haven't subscribed that you will. And all of my social media has been on the screen in the description of this video, and I'm really hoping to start doing more videos with Jonathan. We just haven't been able to do a lot recently because it is cutting season and it's summer and so many people are wanting yard work, and he's a landscaper, so he's been very busy. He came home at like 7 last night from Chapel Hill, so he's had a really busy month. So I'm really hoping to get back to it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!